Hey guys, I just want to post a video update about what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Some of you might have seen that I went to upload one before and actually hadn't recorded the sound. My microphone wasn't working, so I had to do the whole thing again. I'm having to do the whole thing again, I should say. So if this sounds rehearsed, it's because I've just done it once already. So on the one day chart here, and this is the ABC correction that I was talking about before. For this to be a sort of like a classic correction, we would normally see the wave C, so this is wave A. We'd normally see wave E would be the same length as wave A, okay, which brings us perfectly down to around about here. Okay, so that would be a classic ABC correction. Wouldn't be anything to be alarming. It wouldn't be anything to be alarmed about unless we were to lose this, in which case this would no longer be a correction. It would be the beginning of an impulse move down, as we discussed. But just going to have a look on the lower time frames now, because there's waves within waves. So let's have a look at what's happening here. Usually when you see like a big drop off like this, that is the end of 5 waves down. Okay, and you can actually see on this one here a pretty clear 5 waves down. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can safely assume that then this is probably 5 waves here and ABC here. So this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in here we've got an A, B, C. It's not a very classic looking A, B, C, but it's there nonetheless. Okay, then we've got our 5 waves down, and then we have to work out what's happening here. We don't know just yet, but what we do is we draw our parallel lines in here. Okay, so let's just draw this in here first, because we're going to say that this is an ABC until proven otherwise. So I don't know, but we're going to treat it as if it's a corrective wave for the time being. Just like we did on the 1 day time frame, we're going to draw in parallel lines here, because ABC corrections usually stay within parallel lines. So we've got an ABC until proven otherwise. If this was to is to continue down there, that sort of confirms that this is just a corrective ABC pattern as part of a larger downtrend. Okay, and then we'd expect it to come down here. If this is now to bounce here and to get above here and continue upwards, then we can no longer consider this a ABC correction. So that would then make this the beginning of an impulse move, or most likely the beginning of an impulse move. Okay, and then this would become 1, this would become 2, and then I would not call this 3 because it's just not big enough. Usually in crypto you get what's called an extended wave 3. So extended wave 3 is when wave 3 is the longest wave, and it has like a really good obvious 5 wave count within inside it. Okay, so then you might get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something up here. So wave 3 might be there, or actually they're probably more likely to be higher. Come back here for a wave 4 to test the top of there and then continue on. Okay, and then obviously within that wave 3 you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that. Okay, so all that really matters right now is we're waiting to see what happens with this channel. If it breaks to the downside here, then this was a corrective move and we can expect to come down to here. But if it breaks up to here, then we can potentially look to get long here. We could even potentially look to get long once it gets through past the middle zone of the channel here. That would be a higher risk trade. The lowest risk trade is going to be to wait till it actually breaks this channel and take a trade on the higher time frame. Okay, so if we get a bounce here, then we can, let me just clean this up a little bit. And chart gets really messy when you're drawing outlet waves everywhere. So if we were to get a bounce here and above here, and then a retest, we could look to go long here. That would be probably a high probability trade. If we were to come all the way down to here, okay, and then get our bounce here and then come up through the middle, we could probably look for a trade through the middle here if we get a bounce off the middle line or something. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for at the moment, guys. Cheers.